Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. And I am your host, Conrad Cushman, and we are here today with a review of Smackdown Live's Superstar Shakeup. Now, before we get into all of that, do me a favor, guys. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure that you guys leave a comment down below if you watch it after the fact. And make sure you click subscribe if you already haven't to catch up with all my videos. I do reviews of all the pay-per-views, and right now I'm trying to review Raw and Smackdown on a weekly basis. We'll see how long that lasts, if I can take it. But for now, tune into the channel to check them out. Right now I see Jesus De Leon in the chat. What is going on? My man Rob, Connor, howdy back to you, partner. King, yes, King, we're going to talk about that. I see the concern on you. But if you guys are in here, make sure you're talking in the chat box here. We got plenty of good people. We're talking Smackdown Live. We're going to get into all of this. But let's talk about a few other things first. If you guys want to get the latest and greatest in EPW merch designed by my man Rob, who's in the chat right now as AD9ESR, make sure you check the link down below for TeePublic. We have two designs up. We have the classic Everything Pro Wrestling logo and the EPFNW logo that everybody seems to be loving. You guys can get those on phone cases, coffee mugs, t-shirts, wherever you can imagine. Get them in a bunch of different colors. Even if the colors don't make sense and you like it, get it, guys. Take a picture of yourself and we will most definitely retweet you, share whatever social media with you. But enough of that. Let's talk about this Smackdown Live Superstar Shakeup that happened in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. PR Nightmare, yo. Oh, come on, King. We'll have to see. DP, what's going on, good sir? Sorry, we got a lot of people joining this now. Once again, guys, make sure you leave a like on it. Let's get into it, though. We start off the show in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Once again, it's the Kevin Owens show, the KO show with Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. No Big E in the house tonight. If you guys remember, he did put out a tweet saying that his knee is injured, and it became mincemeat or whatever he said. He ended up hurting himself, though, so his meniscus is jacked up. Big E's going to be out for a little bit. How long, we don't know yet. So things will get interesting. So Big E is not there, and New Day's thinking that they may need a replacement tonight because, I don't know, they probably felt like they needed someone to watch their back. The way these matches came up tonight, very awkward, horrible storytelling. Like, it just bothered the crap out of me how they did everything. So let's put it like this. You see that they set this up. Kevin Owens wants to be an honorary member of New Day, right? Okay, cool. So he wants to be called the Big O. I'm down with it. Stay out of my ozone. If you guys remember where that's from, we can be friends. So it got very, very weird. Big O, Kevin Owens, whatever. He wants to be with New Day, but this hasn't been made a six-man tag match yet. And we see Rusev and Nakamura watching backstage, and Cesaro shows up without Sheamus, which felt weird, and they make another match. So there's a six-man tag set up for the main event. How they got to that, I don't know. Afterwards, we hear Finn Balor's music, so it looks like Finn Balor is going to be going to SmackDown Live. I'm all for it. Finn Balor has needed to do this for quite some time. It's a good move to see Finn Balor on SmackDown Live. What did you guys think of Finn being the first move over to SmackDown Live? Let me know in the live chat here. Let's see what everybody is saying here. We got SmackDown Live's tag team division is dead. King says, is there any women left on Raw? We'll get into that, King. The Big Ol' got fat since the last time we seen him on Z-True Long Island Stories. Knock it off, Rob. Leave my man KO alone. He dropped some weight. I'm down with KO as a babyface. Finn to SmackDown Live. Jesus says it's about time for Finn being on there. Most deserved for Finn. I hear you, DP. Ali versus Balor. Let's talk about it. And Rob says Finn absolutely needed it. This Ali versus Finn Balor match was incredible. Something that we all would love to see. Hey, talking WWE with Jay. I was just in his live stream, guys. Make sure you check him out. He's in this big Twitter group I'm part of, Talking WWE with Jay. So if you guys are looking to help out a fellow brother, make sure you guys give him a subscribe afterwards as well. Let's get back into it, though. Dude, this Finn Balor Ali match was freaking nuts. Really good wrestling in this. To me, match of the night, easily. They went in there, they held it down. I love that Hurricanrana spot where Ali caught Finn, and Finn sold it like a champ too. Really good stuff. It looks like Ali went to the 450 as a finisher instead of the 054. Different, odd. I don't know. I don't really like Vince switching up the finisher, but if it's safer, I can't really be mad at it. I get it. But really, really cool, man. This was an awesome match. Finn Balor wins with the coup de grace. Yeah, we're gonna say a little fancy tonight for Montreal because they were a hell of a crowd. I really liked Montreal. The coup de grace was very well executed. It looked painful tonight on Ali. Ali looked like he ate all of that. 1, 2, 3. Finn Balor picks up the win. Ali struggling to get up though, and Finn Balor pulled out his hand and pulled up Ali. Very cool to see that. Ali always working the babyface. How can you hate the guy, though, at this point? Shout out to Mustafa Ali. He deserves better than what he's getting right now, and I think his time will come eventually. Good to see him, though, on the SmackDown Live brand still. Next, we get a match between Charlotte and Carmella. I'm not going to get into this. I thought this match was kind of bleh. We've seen it before, though. Charlotte ends up picking the win. It was okay for what it was. Charlotte gets the win. Figure 8 tap-out win. After the match, Lars Sullivan comes out. And this is where I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant here in a second, guys. Yes, that dropkick in the corner was nice, Jesus. We're going to talk about that after this section here, too. Let me write that down. Remind me about Sanity, King. We'll talk about that real quick. Jesus, that is not correct either about Alexander Wolf. I know a lot of people think that. That's not what happened either. So, after the match, Lars Sullivan comes out, and he ends up beating the crap out of R-Truth, scaring Carmella. He's a big bad man. He's a monster. I get it. You know? But, dude, come on, man. Like, sorry, just in the hat here. Make sure you guys can see that EPW logo. Lars Sullivan comes out. I could have swore yesterday. I posted this in the Everything Pro Wrestling Facebook group. Lars Sullivan, it said, was a Raw superstar on WWE.com. They highlighted everything. They said, these are the people who went to Monday Night Raw. Why in the blue hell am I seeing Lars Sullivan on SmackDown now? Maybe he got traded again. Maybe I'm not thinking of something that makes sense. Very weird. You're a fan of Carmella? I don't hate Carmella. I just said that match was just kind of it was there. It was just a match that didn't have a lot of heat behind it. Not mad at it though. That's what you're gonna get on these types of shows. Oh, Jesus came with Lars is better than Corbin. All right. I thought Lars was going to attack Carmella. Nah, they're not trying to get him that kind of heat. Attitude Era, definitely. Now, no, they're not doing that. But Lars beats the crap out of R-Truth. Whatever. They're trying to make him seem like a monster. I can't complain. So, Lars Sullivan is going to be the man, I guess, on SmackDown Live. And it looks like Braun's going to be staying on Raw then, right? Because I wouldn't want both the monsters on the same show. Since Joe was on Raw, Lars is going to SmackDown Live. Did they confirm Samoa Joe is on Raw, though? I don't think that's been confirmed. Don't be spreading lies in my chat, Jesus. So, Sanity. Let's talk about Sanity real quick. This tag team has been broken up, it looks like. This faction, tag team, whatever you want to call it. I don't know where Nikki Cross is. They never announced where she went during this shakeup. Eric Young, we found out yesterday, thanks to Jesus for posting that in the group. Eric Young is on Monday Night Raw now. So, EY's gone from the Sanity group. He's by himself. So, what kind of role is he going to be in? I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be like an enhancement guy, if he's getting a new character. Maybe they put him with Bray. I don't know what they're doing right now with him. And Killian Dane seemed upset, but Killian Dane has been separated from the group. And I thought yesterday I read Alexander Wolf was on Monday Night Raw as well. I don't know. If you guys are big fans of Sanity, it's a sad day, man. They were putting like Rest in Peace Sanity up for everything. I like the group at NXT. I thought they did a tremendous job, and they always kicked ass when they performed in NXT. I just feel really bad that they never got a fair shake on the main roster, similar to EC3. Heavy Machinery kind of in the same boat. Like, these guys aren't getting fair shakes. I mean, they've been treated better than EC3, though. EC3 pissed somebody off, and I don't know what he said or did, or if this is some old past stuff, but damn. Nikki Cross is free according to her IG. Man, maybe, Rob, maybe. So he's not leaving. No, Alexander Wolf is not leaving WWE, guys. He is still with the company. I don't know if he's going to be on NXT, Raw, what the hell they're doing with him, because everything I seem to think tonight was completely off base and wrong. So it looks like he's still in there. Because, oh, you guys are still talking about Samoa Joe a little bit. EC3's face. Stop it, Rob. Stop it. So after that, we get Becky Lynch coming out. Becky Lynch comes out cutting the same promo she's cut for the last 2 weeks on both shows about how she's the champ. She's ready to take on anybody. She's got belts that'll allow her to go to either show she wants and fight whoever she wants when she wants. Becky 2-belt chants are getting started in Montreal. All good. And then we find out some of the women who will be joining SmackDown Live. Number 1, Ember Moon. I'm not going to really talk about this promo because I thought it was kind of trash, to be honest. I didn't think it was that good. Ember Moon comes out, and it was kind of like introduction stuff. I shouldn't say trash. It's what you expect on a show like this. I just wanted more. I'm in the mood for storytelling right now, not here filler stuff, it feels like. So Ember Moon comes out. Ember Moon is on SmackDown Live. I think this is a good move for her. Ember Moon was lost in the shuffle on Monday Night Raw, so I'm happy to see Ember Moon here on SmackDown Live. Next, she is followed behind Bayley, so it looks like Bayley's going to be on SmackDown Live. Bayley got some heat here, dude. Come on, with the Becky Lynch is getting boring now. Come on, we can't be fickle. Can't be fickle. I'm happy she's the champ. I'm rocking with it right now. You know, we got to find someone new to latch on to. I get it. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, Jesus, I agree, man. Bayley got booed, dude, for no reason. I hope people boo Luke Harper like this. We'll get into that, too, towards the end. Jesus, remind me about Luke Harper. Rob, you too. Everybody in the live chat. We'll talk about Luke Harper at the end of this for a second. But I don't know, man. So Bayley's out there. She's getting lots of heat for the stuff with her and Sasha, I assume, for all the internet rumors and things like that. I'll probably address that on the podcast tomorrow. I'm not even about to do that tonight. Don't want to argue with some people. Next, the Iconics come out. They heard something about 2 belts, and they said, well, we're the women's tag team champions. I thought perhaps we were going to get a tag team title match. I thought that's what Paige made it sound like last week. I don't know if I was the only person under that impression that there would be a tag team title match, but apparently there wasn't. So after the Iconics come out, here comes Paige, and she's getting ready to talk about her tag team, and then Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville come out. And it looks like there may be an Absolution reunion. They tease it, but Paige says no, it's not them. And the tag team turns out to be Asuka and Kairi Sane. Very different. I wasn't expecting that team. I thought we were going to get maybe the Sky Pirates from NXT, but Asuka and Kairi Sane are Paige's team now. So instead of getting that tag match like we thought, you got it wrong, Chief. Asuka and Sane, I like it. They got some work to do then, because talking WWE with Jay says Ember on SmackDown is a great move. Yeah, Ember Moon is good to have on there. Jesus, I don't know, bro. I didn't like the movements, but I guess that's gonna take some time between them. But it felt like they just kind of rushed and pushed this together. I'm confused with the women's division right now. Please ask away, Connor. Please ask away. This match ends the only way it could end. Insane elbow off the top. 1, 2, 3. The babyface team wins. Bayley, Ember Moon, Asuka, Kairi Sane. Iconics and Mandy and Sonya take the L. No surprise there. Then we get a quick Hardy Boys promo. They are talking about how they are the greatest tag team in space and the world. Good to see the Hardy Boys. They are the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champs currently. We'll see what happens with them going forward. New Day. New Day get an intro backstage. I love this part. Kevin Owens, a.k.a. the Big O, is trying to do the intro like Big E, and he has to dig within his loins. He has to get them plums, and he does a good announcement. Montreal pops for it. Good stuff. And we get New Day coming out. We go to a break. When we come back from the break, we find out that Buddy Murphy, yes, Buddy Murphy from 205 Live is on SmackDown Live. I am happy with that move. I was one of the people who've been saying for months that Cedric Alexander and Buddy Murphy belong on the main roster, and it is finally coming true. So good to see those guys getting the call up. We have Rusev, Nakamura, Cesaro come out. Good match. What you would expect from these guys. The usual spots. Nakamura's kicks. Rusev super kick. Cesaro swing. Yada, yada, yada. In the end, Rusev ends up getting hit with multiple finishers. The Trouble in Paradise. KO hits the stunner. Rusev does a nice sell job by flipping forward and over him, a la Vince McMahon style, by accident when Stone Cold first started him. 1, 2, 3. New Day get the victory here, and they celebrate. We get, after that, a SmackDown Live promo with the Dolls. The Doll promo over the Dinosaurs. Really good to see that. I think that promo is way cooler than the Dinosaur one. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but hey, same way. And then Vince McMahon is going to announce this big acquisition. So this is what the entire show has been built around. Can I get my hand in here? That guy, Vince McMahon, announcing, oh, we got a big acquisition. Well, who does he bring out? We hear the guitar strum, and it's Elias. People are like, there has to be more than this happening. And it's what pissed King off in the chat when he first got in here. Who comes out but Roman Reigns? Roman Reigns comes out there, beats down Elias. Vince McMahon starts yelling at him, waving his finger in his face. Superman punch to Vince. Elias catches him. And then as soon as we think that it's over, Roman goes back in the ring to beat down Elias some more. Show goes off the air. Roman Reigns, the big dog, is on SmackDown. They overhype it, saying that this is the greatest acquisition for SmackDown Live. Phooey, save it. Getting some drink from the Red Cup of Doom. All right. Rob, good question. He said, do you guys think these changes will matter in October? I think they're going to do another draft after SummerSlam. I think I could see them really doing that if Fox is not happy with this roster. I really see that. I think you guys can agree. Why would you can't have SmackDown Live looking weak, especially going on to a new show right now. Chat, let me know if they announced anything about a supplemental draft too, because I haven't seen anything yet about it, but I figure they will announce it later. Yes, Seth's on his own. That's a positive thing for Raw. And I'll probably talk about that on the podcast tomorrow, King. So if you guys haven't, in the description box, I have my podcast links. Check it out. I'm on Spotify too. Type in Everything Pro Wrestling. And while you're subscribing to that podcast, make sure you subscribe to Brain Busta Radio, all spelled out for you down there at the bottom. Actually, a really cool picture of El Generico and Kevin Steen right there for the Brain Buster. But make sure you guys check it out. We'll be talking a little bit about this supplemental draft for this show. Let's see here. What else? Oh, Jesus reminded me about Luke Harper. So, we found out earlier today, guys, that Luke Harper has put in his notice. Like, he's done with WWE. He doesn't want to do it anymore. I can't blame Luke Harper. I think Luke Harper's a tremendous talent, minus what he said about Buffalo. I'm talking about our sports teams, Luke. But Luke Harper is actually from my area, and it's it's very different, man, to see what they've done here with Luke Harper over the past few months. I mean, the Bludgeon Brothers thing, it was all right. It was a little cheesy for me. I don't know. Luke Harper is better than what he's been given, and if you think your worth's better, go somewhere else. Ring of Honor, pick someone up like Luke Harper. He could be a main event player for you guys. There's a lot of organizations that could use a talent like Luke Harper. I'm not saying he has to go to AEW. Hashtag AEW effect. I'm not saying that he has to. He can go to New Japan if he wanted to. He can go to Impact and get paid and be one of the best wrestlers over there. There's a lot of places for him to work right now. Wrestling is in a good place, so good for Luke. Hopefully he gets his release. I don't know how much time he's got on his contract. I don't want to speculate, but Luke Harper, I appreciate your talents, and hopefully you get something. Hey Zeus, you're about to lose your mod status. Don't you ever say the Buffalo Bills are trash. You show some respect. 4 Super Bowls in a row, and we lost all of them, but who cares? All right, guys, let's see what else is going on here in the chat. Anything you guys want to talk about, this is your chance. Let's see what everyone's saying in here. Drew will be champ in a couple of months. I can see that happening, though. I can see Drew at SummerSlam. Drew and Seth. That'd be a really good match, I think. Who else do we have here? Definitely better. Harper and New Japan would be a good move, Jesus says. DP says, remember when Harper was hot as a singles competitor back in 2017? I remember around that time when Sting came in. He was the Intercontinental Champ for like a week or two. He had a nice little mini run with the belt, and then they took it right off of him. I don't get it. Let's see. Insert Cody meme, Connor says. King says, Pete Dunne not getting called up. Yeah, that's kind of sad. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Robert, you're stupid. Evil laugh. Aries may be joining AEW. You like this move? Not official. You know what? I'm a big Austin Aries fan. I like Austin Aries in TNA. I think one of the best times in TNA was when Austin Aries won the title, when he cashed in the option C against Bobby Roode. I thought that was really cool. They ended Roode's long title reign. And I thought Aries was a good champion. To me, that was when they were at like their peak and I was interested in the product. I'm an Austin Aries fan. I know a lot of people don't like him and say he's kind of a jerk, but I like Austin Aries. Which tag team do you want to see join SmackDown Live? You know what? In all honesty, I was thinking Mustache Mountain, to be truthful. I think Mustache Mountain's great, and they're ready for the main roster, but Aries is a trash person. Don't be mean, chat. Don't be mean. SmackDown on male tag teams. Yeah, they're low on male tag teams is right, King. The only Impact I watch are the pay-per-views. Well, I'm going back in time, man. This was like a few years ago. Throwing the hands up, Miami. Uh-oh, this must be some basketball talk in there. Blake Williams, what is going on, my friend? He says, agree with Mustache Mountain. I appreciate that. Yeah. Mustache Mountain's a great tag team. I like them a lot. So, I really want Ricochet or Black on SmackDown Live. I think Ricochet and Black should be separated, in my opinion. I don't like them as a tag team. It feels forced and it feels weird. Aleister Black's character to me is a loner. Why would you have him out there with Ricochet? Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say, pew! Ricochet. You know, you got to add sound effects to everything. Sounds like a freaking Speedy Gonzalez cartoon. What the heck? No, PR Nightmare is a Dolphins fan. Oh, yeah. We'll pray for them, too. DP says, surprised we haven't had any call-ups from NXT UK. I think Rhea Ripley would have got called up, but she's injured now. I think she's out for 8 weeks with something with her foot. So she's out. They do need to be separate, Jesus says. Blake says, agree with Aleister Black and Ricochet and no sound effects. You know what? Maybe it'll get over, though. I said that yesterday on the Raw review. I really feel like taking back that Raw review, getting a thumbs up. I mean, I think I just said it because it was a more bearable Raw to sit through, but we'll see. Oh, thank you, Talking with Jay. If you guys like the content, like I said, make sure you subscribe. I see Talking Jay's pretty new, and I don't know if Blake Williams is subscribed either, but if you guys like it, throw up the subscription. I think your name will pop up actually now, too, if you guys subscribe. But if you guys got any questions, let me know. Wait a minute. Don't say Patriots over Bills. You'll get booted out of here, Jesus. Thank you, Bobby. You know me. Fly, Eagles, fly. Street Profits to SmackDown Live. Was that a draft move, or are you saying that's who you would pick, King? I'll wait for King to reply back with that one. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. If you guys haven't been on Facebook, join the Everything Pro Wrestling Facebook group. We have a page just for where I post the content, the podcast, YouTube shows, stuff like this, projects I'm working on. Go for the official page, over 1,000 likes. You'll see the black and red Everything Pro Wrestling logo. Make sure you guys leave a like. We also have an Everything Pro Wrestling Facebook group. It is a private group on Facebook where you can talk about pro wrestling with some other fans. It's a really fun group. All these guys are in it, so nothing but fun. Okay, King said that's who he would pick. I want Revival on SmackDown Live. I would agree, Jesus. I feel very weird about how all this is going to work out and happen. So hopefully we see maybe a supplemental draft. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to bust out the phone real quick before we get out of here and see if I can find something here on this show. And like I said, if you guys haven't left your like, leave a like on the video. Helps me out. And subscribe to the channel. Like I said, guys, I want to become a big podcaster, YouTuber. I want to be the person who can have a voice for all of you guys. I think the wrestling fans are forgotten about by a lot of these big time podcasters now. You guys are in chats talking, and I don't see anybody acknowledging what the people are saying. So make sure you guys leave a like on the channel and subscribe. Let's see if anything has been happening here. Shout out to my Brainbuster Radio team. I see them out here asking about what people thought of the show. We got Mike and, or what is this, Ms. and Maurice crap, Ms. and Mrs. Yeah, I don't see anything about a supplemental draft. Oh, no, they have a full rundown lineup. We're going to read this real quick before we get out of here. So, SmackDown Live gets Finn Balor, they said, Bayley, Ember Moon, Kairi Sane, Lars Sullivan, and Buddy Murphy. And Raw got AJ Styles, The Miz, Ricochet, Aleister Black, Eric, and Ivar. Dude, don't even get me started about that War Raiders bullshit. Andrade, Zelina Vega, Rey Mysterio, Jimmy and Jey Uso, Naomi, EC3, Lacey Evans, Eric Young, and Cedric Alexander. Sounds lopsided to me a little bit here. But, you know, appreciate it, man. We love you. Thank you, Jesus. I appreciate that, bro. You know I'm always messing with you when we're in here. Thank you for the EPW chance. I thought the big acquisition was going to be Rousey's husband. I thought it was going to be Brock, so I can't blame you. DP, Lars Sullivan on both brands. I guess Lars is a SmackDown guy now. They definitely said he was on Raw yesterday, though, and on WWE.com. That's where I read that. Renee said on Raw that she hopes Lars will go to SmackDown. Yeah, Hawk was right about that. She did mention that. I think that's a cop-out. As long as you don't change your name to the Wrestling Podcast Experience, I'll tune in. I got you, Blake. That's not a problem, my friend. I know that's just how we are. Of course, Jesus. Austin Stroop, thank you for joining, brother. Guys, make sure you leave a like. If you came in late, come back and check out everyone's comments. EPW, I'm going to thank you guys one last time in the chat, and then I'm going to just get up out of here. This video's gone on long enough. I appreciate you guys. Wolf needs to go back to NXT. I don't think they're going to let that happen. I think he's going to be on Raw potentially. Maybe they'll let him go back to NXT, but what's he going to do by himself then? Got to come up with something. I'm out, gents. Peace.